Welcome back, everyone. After that very fun game three, there once again, Cam Koma joined by DJ on the last analysis desk of the night. AOE Unleashed taking the series 3-0. Didn't predict it. I didn't predict it. I forgot who did. Taking the series 3-0 against Degenerate Spawn.
Finnick and Axe did, I believe. Actually, it might have just been Finnick. I know at least Finnick did. The rest of us did not. We wanted to have some faith in Degenerate Spawn, but I think at the end of the day, we clearly saw some of the win conditions from AOE Unleashed. We clearly saw some of the strategy, and we clearly underestimated a man that I probably should know by now, not to underestimate. PackSacks, welcome to the interview.
Thank you. How are
What
you guys
was
doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How was this game maybe different or similar to games one and games two that we unfortunately did not get to watch from your series?
We kind of just counterpicked and drafted sort of strong side, bot side, and just kind of snowballed out of control basically all three games. And they just had no counter to it. So the last game they tried just obviously five manning bot, but it still didn't really get them a whole lot. So it didn't really
Yeah,
matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, the kills were there. Some pretty good fiddlesticks plays, but ultimately not enough around the rest of the map, and then just not quite enough kills to shut down you, PackSacks, as it was a very successful day for you. I think what was it, 13-11, and what do we have in the final game?
Yeah, we went 13-2 Varus, 13-4 Caitlyn, and then 9-2 on Tristana.
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
pretty good day at the office for you, buddy. But
Yeah, just another
well,
day.
I
Normal
mean,
day.
maybe right. I mean, I don't. That might be low standards for you after last season.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Well, let's talk a little bit about last season versus this season, right? Slightly different roster with AoE, same carry potential from you in the bottom lane. How are you feeling about the squad compared to last season's team and how you started this season?
Yeah, super pumped with this new roster. Obviously, it's basically a brand new roster, except for me. AOE has a really good dev program, like development program with a bunch of teams. So obviously, there's also AOE Hope in here. But I'm super pumped with this roster. We play really well together. And yeah, can only one way to go, which is up.
Yeah, awesome, and it certainly has started that direction as well. Wait, you guys were supposed to play Hope last week, right? Did that game ever get
Yeah.
played, or is it still
Not
waiting to be
yet. We're
rescheduled?
yeah, we're working on some schedule issues, but it will be played soon.
I was gonna say that's a game
Yeah.
of great intrigue for me.
Yeah.
PAX, the old AOE Civil War. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know it's a little bit off schedule here, but who do you think's gonna come out on top of that one?
I'm sure we can take it.
What was it? Is it a
I'm
2-1? Is it a
confident.
3-0?
I'm thinking 2-1, but I think if we play to what we can, it could definitely be a 3-0 easily.
What's the prize pool from Assistant and Riley per game?
Oh, I think we got to talk about that one. We're gonna make them stream that. We're gonna get something going. It should be a blast, though.
Certainly should be a blast. So you've had a couple of matchups, right? You obviously know a lot about AoE Hope, but looking around the rest of the league, is there anyone else that can kind of stand up to you guys and maybe AoE Hope, these two AoE rosters? You've already played through Degenerates, still have a decent way to go through the schedule, but looking around, is there anyone to fear, or is this the season maybe as opposed to last where you guys did fall in the playoffs where you push on towards those finals and give yourself a shot at the title?
I think the only real like struggle, I'm not even gonna say struggle, like difficulty will be with Lotus. I think the rest of them are probably gonna be 2-1 or 3-0 sweeps. Um, but I feel like Lotus will be a fun game to play.
Yeah, do you predict anything, like, different? Like, are you going same roster, are you going Tristana every game? Is this, like, your comfort pick? I mean, clearly, just based on how well you know her damage, she must be a comfort pick for you somewhere, but is this the kind of champion that you would play and the kind of comp you would probably play against a team like Lotus?
Yeah, we let on open, and I played a lot in
Yeah.
solo queue. It's one of my main players in solo queue. So if you're gonna leave it up and then pick a weak side bot lane, it's kind of just a free bot lane. Um, so yeah, if it's left open and they pick something that Tristana counters, yeah, we could just snowball it really easily out of control with it. It's the same with Varus. Like they had that last season too. Like they just leave it up, we just counter pick with it, and then just snowball out of control. So if the opportunity's there and it's an easy counter pick, 100%.
Yeah, I
DJ, do
mean,
you have any other questions?
no, I mean, I think all the questions have been answered for me tonight. So before we go, PackSacks, just want to open the floor to you. Anyone you want to shout out? Anything going on for you, for the squad at the moment before we head on off for the night and you could go celebrate your 3-0 win?
I'd like to shout out my top laner with that triple kill on Cho'Gath, stealing
Oh
stealing
yeah.
my stealing that triple. No, no, the whole team played great. And shout out to AOE for everything they do for the players.
Yeah, and thank you so much for letting us spectate your game 3 here tonight. Again, tonight we did see 2 series played on the stream. 4 Monkeys, 1 Coach falling 0-3 to SDC Death Cards with an unfortunate disconnect. Game 3 here, Degenerate Spawn versus AOE Unleashed. Also a 3-0 series for AOE. You had Finnick and Axeman87 on the Rift with you tonight. Me, Camcom, and DJ on AD Maker behind the scenes making it all happen. Thank you so much to everyone on broadcast. Thank you so much for everyone that we casted here tonight. And of course, thank you to the audience for watching. And finally, AM Grind! Exclamation point AM Grind. If you haven't bought coffee, where are you at now? So with that, I believe the next time Excellency will be live is next Tuesday for Light League, Wednesday, of course, for Mid League, and Thursday for Heavy League, joining us here once again. Thank you all for watching. We will see you next Tuesday once again for Light League.